Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Um, Today I plan on doing the interior of this build and also finishing the interior pretty much. I also need to fix this farm, but it's an easy fix. I have no idea where the farmer villager went. I'm assuming a mob got in here and killed him. But he's kind of disappeared, so I guess, yeah, I mean, I have these two guys that were trapped in the vine farm. I mean, not trapped, but they're staying in the vine farm, so I guess I can use these two guys. But I guess they probably zombified, or got zombified and then despawned. Um, but yeah, I plan on adding in a floor, maybe some type of, I don't know, I guess the roof of this could have like arches maybe, going over everything. I don't know yet, we'll see what I do. But I want to have a really nice looking interior. So before I actually get started on the interior here, I kind of want to check to see if adding these flower pots on the side of the building would look nice. Now they are kind of similar to the ones that I have on my current house, my starter house. Yeah, I just wanted to test them out, see if they look any good, see if they really add anything to the build. I don't really think they do, to be honest. I think it kind of, I don't know, clutters the build a little bit. I'm gonna build another one and add some flowers to see how it looks. So I went ahead and I changed up the flower pots a little bit. I decided that they might look better with these copper grates, and it's a good excuse to use more copper on the build here. But I'm thinking we'll let these oxidize, and they'll have a similar color to the roof, and they'll sort of match a little bit. I want to wait until they oxidize to see if they should be that blue-green color. And I think the doors, I want to go ahead and keep them orange. But I want to go ahead and see how they look with the flower pots put up. So we're going to leave those there for now. Then of course we're going to have flower pots lining this side. But I want to start working on the actual interior here and see what we want to do for the floor of the first floor. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use these mud bricks for the floor on this level at least. And I'm using these mud bricks because I really like the way that mud bricks look. I thought they'd look nice next to this farm here. And so I'm also gonna have to go ahead and replace the blocks underneath these grates with either cobblestone or a regular stone, just so that it looks nicer. I think it looks better than it connecting to dirt. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. Now, I don't know if I'm sold on these mud bricks yet. I was thinking about using end stone bricks for the interior, but I think the mud bricks go well with the build here. So here's the floor put in. I do plan on moving up this farm here, but for now I think I'm gonna go ahead and put on the second floor to mainly just to see how I like the look of this interior using the floor on this level. It might look better with the floor being down one. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait until I finish this part of the interior just to ensure that the floor looks right. So I've decided that I want the floor to be stone brick for the next layer here, and you know what, now I'm looking at it, it might not look as good from the inside, but I'm still gonna try it to see how it looks. So I sort of want to add some type of archway type of thing to it. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Let's see, I don't really have enough room to hold that. I was hoping that would look nice, but it's kind of... I don't know, it's kind of low for an archway. See, I don't know if that'll work. I don't know. Let me try putting on the whole ceiling and see if I like it. So I've added the floor for this part, and I don't mind the roof being stone bricks, but I don't really like the height in this room. I don't think the height really looks good with these arches that I made. And I also have another problem with the arches, which is that, yeah, I don't know if I like how it looks. I don't know if I like the transition here that takes you from the steps over to the slabs. Yeah, I don't know if I like the way it looks. So I might remove the arches. And if you're wondering why I have trapdoors here, it's because this right here is going to become a water elevator, probably for villagers, and I'm going to have myself a water elevator here to get up and down. And then I plan on probably having a water drop here that I could drop into. That probably has a trap door covering it to make sure I keep the villagers from coming to this section before they're ready to leave. And the next thing I think I want to do is try to uncramp this room. This area is way too cramped, so I think the best thing to do for it is actually going to be to move the floor down by 1 block. So I went ahead and I lowered the interior here, and I added these steps here to connect to the door, and I also added a bit more floor in this section. But I'm thinking that I might have to lower this door here. That might look a little bit better. But for now, I'm kind of content with just having some type of staircase there, and I think that looks a little bit better, having this bit of a platform here to stand on when you enter the room. And it makes it less cramped. It gives more room for these arches that go down here. And I'm not fully sold on the arches yet. I don't know if I want to keep them. Maybe I'll change the color of them to match this a little bit more. Or maybe I should change these to match the spruce. But for now, I gotta fix this because there's too many villagers to place this block in. So I gotta get them up to the next layer. So I've gone ahead and I've changed up this room a little bit. I fixed up the farming area, added some light there. So yeah, I ended up taking away the archways in here because I thought they just didn't look good. And I also have some more lanterns to put in here, and I removed the lanterns from back there because the sea lanterns light it up enough. So yeah, this is pretty much the interior for this floor. Now I am planning on adding a bit more texture to the floor, but that's about it. I can't really think of any other way to design this area. Considering that it's kind of an area that's that has a farm in it. It's also a spot that I'm not really gonna use. I mean, obviously it'll be a running farm, but I'm not really gonna come in here that often, unless I need to check up on the farm or go up to the 2nd level. I've also considered replacing this part with tuff. Just for a slightly different color. It would still go along with the walls, but it would be a different color, a different sort of texture. And there's more stuff to kind of texture the palette with. So I'll see what I end up doing there. But now that I have this area pretty much finished, except for this spot, I have to make the water elevator and push out some of the villagers because the villagers are blocking that block there, so I can't put the beds back down. But once I do that and get some villagers up to the next level, I should be good. So yeah, once I get some of the villagers moved up to the next level, I should be good to fix this. So I guess a good place to start is probably going to be on the personal water elevator, which is going to be how I get up and down from this build. So I finished the water elevators. As you can see, there's just a bubble column behind this door with a trap door, and then we have a drop here with another trap door. I'm thinking of having that drop use maybe a button or something. That way, when I enter it, you know, just in case the villagers try to follow me through the trap door, all I have to do is press it, drop down, and it'll close on its own, hopefully blocking any villagers from following me down. Alright, so I'm finally done with the interior of this build, and you can already see villagers in the upstairs sections of this build here, but I want to go ahead and show you guys that I added in a few more flower pots, but I sadly did not have enough copper to finish off the flower pots. So there's a few of them that sort of don't have any copper on them. But I wanted to show you guys what I did, and I honestly just did not feel like going mining. What I really want to show you is the interior of the upstairs area that I've finished. So it's nothing too special. It's mainly just beds here. We got loads of beds and loads of villagers just sitting here waiting to get jobs. Now I did want to put windows here, but villagers kept trying to escape through those holes in the wall, so temporarily I just have stone bricks sitting there. But yeah, and then we have to go to the this side over here. And yeah, as you can see, I went ahead and I added a floor and a roof here, and here's some of the villagers who tried to escape. But beyond that, I haven't done anything with that room yet, and then obviously this room still needs to be finished. But that's pretty much it for the interior. Like I said, it's nothing too fancy. I didn't want to try too hard on it, since it's sort of just a housing unit for villagers. Like, it's an apartment for them until I get them a house or a job, you know, whatever it is. I do plan on moving them out into a village so we can have a regular village here. But for now, they'll stay in there. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.